Michelle, African woman. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Tambutai Masarira, and This is my first YouTube video, and I'm doing a get to know me tag. A lot of people send me questions, and I want to say thank you so much for the questions, and thank you so much for taking the time and watching my video. So I will get right into it. But before I get right into it, I just want to say there are some questions that I won't be able to answer in this video because they are longer answers and they'll have like backstories. So I'll make like another video with those questions. So don't get offended. I'm going to answer your questions. So let's get right into it. Okay, I'm using my phone, so that's why I'll be looking down. But yeah. So where was I born? I am Zimbabwean. I was born in a city called Bulawayo. That's where I grew up for, I guess, all my life. However, I went to school in another city, and there's a question about that, so I'll get into it later on. How many siblings do I have? So I have three siblings. I have two older sisters and one younger brother. They're all amazing people, and I'm actually glad to have them as my siblings. They are crazy. I'm the only normal person in my family. So yeah, I have three amazing and loving siblings. How tall am I? Oh gosh. I am very tall. I am super tall. I'm not a midget. Okay, I'm joking, guys. I'm not tall. I'm 5'2". Well, but I tell people depending on the occasion, I may be 5'5" or 5'3". But yeah, no. On all honesty, I am 5'2". And where did I go to school? So, primary school, I went to Baines Infant, and I went for like grade 1 to grade 2. And then when I was supposed to grade 3, I told my parents that I wanted to transfer to go to another school I had friends. So I went to Ubido Primary School, and I went there from like grade 3 to grade 7. And then after that, for my high school, I went to Tewane High School, and this school is in Plumtree, a small city in the southern part of Zimbabwe. And I had a great time in high school, and it was a boarding school, so I would spend 3 months away from home and then go back home for like a month for holiday, and then just that's how this school system is like in Zimbabwe. So I'll just say briefly about the school system in Zimbabwe. So we have like 3 semesters. We call them terms, and then here in the US you have like 2 semesters. So we have like first semester, which is like January to March, and then we have a holiday for 1 month, which is in April, and then it just goes on like that for the rest of the year. However, here in the US, I've noticed that school starts like in January, and then we finish in beginning of May. And then we have our summer vacation, which is from like May to August, and then the second term is August to December, and then vacation in like just for a month in December. Okay, and what is my major? So originally when I came to the United States, I was a biology major, pre-med, because I wanted to go to like medical school. However, I then changed my major to computer science, and I'll do a video in detail of why I decided to change my major and how it happened. But however, so currently I'm computer science major, and I'm minoring in mathematics, and also I'm like getting into my senior year this August, so finally done with undergraduate. And then and then I go to the University of Evansville, which is in Evansville, Indiana, a very small school, and we're called the Purple Aces. Go Purple. Yeah. Anyway, so and then the next question, what is the favorite thing about my major? So my favorite thing about my major is that it made me get out of my comfort zone. It made me, expand, for say, like my circle of people that I used to talk to. So I was having a hard time in computer science. I mean, I'm having a hard time. It's a really difficult major, and I have zero background on computer science because high school I didn't do anything about computer. I did do like for 2 years, but that was disaster. So really, I mean, my experience with computer science is like close to zero, like before I changed my major. So it's very difficult. So I had to, talk to people, ask questions, annoy professors with questions, and so in my classes, I can sometimes be the only girl, and if I'm very fortunate, there'll be another girl. So that's the other obstacle that I, encountered because I had to, it's easy to ask a girl that you're struggling with because sometimes boys can be arrogant that I have classes with because, I mean, to them, they don't see it as a problem. They see it easy stuff, it's easy to them, but to me, I'm struggling. So it was kind of hard for me to go, and start talking to people and asking questions. So that's the favorite thing about my major is that it made me more comfortable talking to people, and accept help from other people. So what is my biggest pet peeve? So my biggest pet peeve, and I just realized this recently, is when I text someone and it's something urgent and it's someone that I'm very close to and they don't give me a reason of why they are not texting me, or if they text me and it's kind of like a cold response, or I write a paragraph, talking about something and then all I get is like a 3 word answer or 1 word answer. So yeah, that's like my biggest pet peeve. Not, I guess, not getting the same energy from people that you think you're close to. So yeah. And then the next question is, what's my favorite genre of movies? I love comedies. I love romantic movies. I love romantic comedies. I think that's it. I don't really like sci-fi. No, I don't like horrors. I may watch like a little action, but not really. I'm not really into fighting movies unless if it has some comedy, But yeah, but I did watch Joker and is it called It? It, yes. That to me is a horror movie, but it was a good, funny horror movie. It wasn't like a lot of biting and all that. It had comedy, so I guess I can compromise in that sense. And then the next question is, what is my dream vacation place? It has to be either Bora Bora or the Maldives because I love like warm weather. I don't do well with cold weather, and apparently I came to this university whereby it's cold for like 6 to 7 months, and when it's cold, like it snows. It's not like back home in Zimbabwe whereby it's, I can wear some clothes, but here it's like cold, cold, freezing cold. So yeah, my dream vacation place is in Bora Bora, Maldives, a more, warmer place, and I love water. I love water, like the beaches. I love, just wearing your swimsuits, and chilling. So yeah, that's my dream vacation place. So if anyone wants to surprise me with a holiday. Okay, and then what is my favorite holiday? It has to be Christmas because when I was back home, that is the time whereby, I mean, I'm always with my family. My family is always together, but it's the time whereby we danced. Well, let me not say it's the time we dance because with my family we dance all the time, like for no reason. We just put on music and dance, but it was like a more, we did that more on Christmas Day, and we'll have food. Oh, I love food. So yeah, I love food. So Christmas Day, my sisters and my mom will make food, and I will help, and then it's just amazing. So yeah, and then what is my guilty pleasure? So I even told my friend this. I love watching reality TV shows, especially rich people reality TV shows. I just love like seeing the lavish life. I love seeing their big houses, the drama that they have. Like, it's like the for someone that's like, there are people struggling out there, and rich people having problems with, oh, this person doesn't like me, so I kind of like watching rich people in their houses and reality, what happens, even though they don't show everything. But I mean, I like that. Okay. Oh, actually, I just remembered something. So when my friend asked me this question, I actually responded to them because I was thinking, like, what is it, And then they're like, oh, it's good to kind of see how the other side lives. Like, dude, I'm kind of watching what will happen to me in the future, when I get 20. But yeah, no, yeah. Anyway, next question. If there is one thing I can change about myself, what is it? Oof, we're getting deep. Okay. Um, I believe I'm like super nice to people. I like to please people. Let me put it that way. I love pleasing people. If someone was to ask me for something, even though I'm not happy to do it, I find myself compromising and trying to make the other person happy, and sometimes I end up feeling sad because I'm trying to make someone happy. Someone will end up happy, but I end up being sad. So if there's one thing that I should, I want to be a little bit more, selfish, but selfish in a nice way, in the sense that I'll put my feelings first before I put any other person's feelings. So yeah, if there's one thing I'll change, I think that'll be it. Okay, next we're getting towards the end because I want to make this a very short video. It's like an introductory video, so yeah, making it short and sweet. Anyways, so 3 words to describe myself. 3 words. I'm funny. Beautiful, of course, like I'm a 10 out of 10. I'm kidding. But I'll say beautiful. And then I'll say caring. I love, especially like when it comes to my family, I love making my family happy. Like I don't mind sacrificing for my family. So yeah, I think those are the 3 words: caring, beautiful, and funny. So the last question, I kind of put this question at the last because I thought it would be like a little bit of a longer answer, But anyway, so how was it like moving to the United States? Horrible. Horrible. So I'll do a more detailed video of how I left home, what happened, and everything. But it was really a horrible experience in the beginning because you come to a place whereby you're all alone. Your parents are far away. I mean, my parents may be a phone call away, but it's like the things like time differences, it's like they might be sleeping when I need their help. And sometimes it's like there isn't much that they can do because they're like miles and miles away. So it was kind of horrible in the sense that I had to learn to be strong for myself and also for my family, because my mom would worry. Like sometimes I remember there was this time when I called her telling her I want to come home, like this is horrible. I was crying, and then I felt afterwards, after I told her, I kind of like felt bad because as a parent you really care for your child, and then your child calls you crying, bawling their eyes out saying they don't want this. It's, you feel bad. So I had to learn, to sometimes to adapt, to accept the changes, because I was not prepared for the culture shock. Like the culture shock was real. Like there's some things that were like, sometimes I find myself speaking in Debele, and everyone is like, girl, So yeah, so it was really horrible, but then I made friends. They made it a lot easier, and time went by. It gets better year after year. Trust me, I met some amazing people. They changed my life. So we have host families. They'll treat you like your own family. It's hard, yes, but it's better now. It's better. Like it takes a while. It takes a real while. So yeah, that's all I have for this video today. Thank you so much for sending me the questions, and thank you so much for watching this video. Like I really appreciate it. You have no idea how long it took me to like decide to have a YouTube channel and then put the content out there, because I've been thinking about it for a while. I mean, I have free time thanks to Corona. Anyway, so yeah, thank you so much, and please don't forget to subscribe and share, and certainly like this video. You all are amazing and beautiful and also handsome. Like, I love you all. Take care. Thank you.